Hey, happy weekend. I hope it's a good day for you. I got to do some thrifting today. So I'm gonna show you what I purchased. I haven't done a lot lately, which is why I haven't done any videos. It's been busy. Life has been busy. So I think this last month I averaged an income of about $700 from reselling. That's not good nor bad. It's pretty indicative of the effort I put in. So that's okay. This is the kind of business that really rewards effort. The good thing about that is if I want to increase sales, I just increase my effort. The bad thing about that is when I get busy or slack, the numbers go down. So I've made anywhere from $700 a month to over $2,000 a month just on reselling. This past month, it's been $700, and that's been pretty consistent for a while. But I'm not complaining about $700 a month for just fun money. I mean, I get to either pay off some bills or invest or stash it or whatever, and I get to get paid for shopping. It's a pretty easy gig. So let me show you what I got today. First item, I love vintage kids clothes. They always suck me in. So this is a little cardigan sweater. It says Disney Junior Minnie Mouse. So it's just a little academic cardigan sweater. Nothing super cute. I might get $15 to $20 for that. Oh, so yes, I might get 15 to 20 for this. My average cost of goods today was actually a little bit high. I got quite a few really low priced items at like 50 cents each, but then I got some high priced items too. And so it pulled my average up considerably. All in, I'm about, let me look, $4.50 per item. So if you factor that, then I paid $4.50 for that sweater. It's kind of a lot, but it's okay. Some of the items are well worth it. It's okay. No. I've got a child trying to come into the room. This next item is not necessarily in season. You'll see that I'm not super concerned about that. So it's a long, pretty velvet dress. You can see it shimmer. Nice deep purple, made in the USA. So definitely vintage, which I could tell by the style anyway. The brand doesn't really matter. Style Studio. This goes really well with that kind of whimsy goth, dark, grungy vintage look. So even though we're fading out of winter, going into spring and some lighter colors and lighter fabrics, I'm not really particular about that. I will list anything, any time of year. And if it sits for 6 or 8 months or 9 months or a year, that's fine with me. That doesn't bother me. I would like to move things quickly, but it doesn't hurt me to sit on items. They just sit in my storage bins, and then when they sell, they sell. When the right buyer comes along. Next up, vintage sweater. It is Magnificio Florence, made in Italy. I don't know. I believe it's a women's, well, it was in the women's section. I may have to measure. This might be men's. This is a paper tag. So, but just these vintage 90s look patterns. It's women's because that's like pastel rose. Yeah, this is a nice women's sweater. Very well made. Kind of light teal. Yeah, light teal, rose, southwestern. Really nice little sweater. That might bring $35. This one I got because it was down to 75% off today. That's as low as it's going to go. It is a skirt. You can see the houndstooth pattern. It is a vintage Talbots. And then there. So it's a faux wrap skirt. It's not a real wrap. Or is it? Maybe it is a real, no, it's faux. It's stitched all on this side. Okay, so it's a faux wrap. Super 90s, but that nice hunting detail at the bottom, the pheasants or birds, yeah, pheasants, dark wintry colors. It's actually a really lightweight fabric. It's just rayon, but it hangs really well. You can see the shimmer. It's a really nice skirt. So it might sit until fall. That's okay. Equestrian will be another good keyword for this. Next up, I've been waiting for this to go down to 75% off, and today it did. Handmade, no brand. Here we go. Vintage, 90s, cottagecore, maybe a little hard to see the neckline. There it is. You can see that V-neck, dark green with mauve roses. This being handmade, there's no fabric content. Some faux button front panel thing going on here. But these vintage jumpers do extremely well for me. I try not to pay too much for them, but they always sell, always. So this would be really nice for cottagecore. There's a real market for these. I'm not that market, but somebody is. This is just fun. It made me smile, so hopefully it'll make someone else smile too. 90s. This was half price, and that's also enticing to me. This one doesn't even have a brand. It does say made in Taiwan, ROC, so that would be Republic of China. It's just a vintage puffer vest. Super 90s, teal. And going into spring, different climates, sometimes you still want some layers, but you don't want to be too layered up and too heavy and too hot. So I think somebody will actually really dig this. Funky little vintage vest. It is fairly thick, like a coat. I checked, it did not originally have sleeves. I found the ones before with zip-off sleeves that are a coat that convert to a vest. Those are really cool, and those sell very well. This one does not have the zippers here, simply a vest from the start, but it's pretty cute. So I like that. That'll sell, I think maybe $30, maybe a little higher. We'll see. This one is seasonal, and that's partly why I got it. A denim. Well, it's really chambray. It's a denim look. It's a very lightweight, drapey. You can see how soft that is. It's not heavy. Little denim vest. Cloret City Blues. Size petite. 100% cotton. Made in Hong Kong. Super 90s. But it's like little pastel butterflies and flowers. And you probably can't even see, but these flowers are made out of gingham ribbon. Gingham is that tiny little checker. So really sweet for spring. And that will be maybe $20 to $25. Not a big selling item, not a high selling item, but I sell a lot of vests. So I'm happy with that. This one's kind of fun. Collegiate. Sells really well depending on the school, depending on where you live. Certain areas you can find tons of vintage collegiate wear, and the vintage collegiate is much more desirable. I found this. So this is KU, 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 KU all over. Clearly, that would be for University of Kansas. I live in Kansas. These are Kansas colors. Now, typically vintage collegiate does best for me in the back to school season. So right when everyone's going back to school in the fall and everyone's going to football games, and that's when it gets really, really crazy. But this is just a little sweater vest. Look how cute. The tag is actually very faded, almost unreadable. Maybe if I study it or take a picture and zoom, Maybe I'll be able to decipher what it says. I do see the L for large. So it's pretty beat up tag, but I'm excited about that one. And I paid up for this. I actually paid a full $5, which turned out to be nearly my average price anyway, but this was one of the ones that brought my average price up. So if you find vintage collegiate wear, one other that I can think of that I found one time is Missouri, Southwest Missouri has Missouri State University in Springfield. I found a sweatshirt that was the previous name of the school, which was SMSU, Southwest Missouri State University. Now it's Missouri State University. So they dropped the word Southwest. Well, I found SMSU, so Southwest Missouri, and listed, it was faded, it had holes in it, it was a sweatshirt, and I think I sold it for like $80. And it wasn't even a big size, it was like a size small. Usually larger sizes sell better, but that vintage collegiate does really, really well. So keep your eye out for that. This, I don't know if this is good or bad. I just took a chance. And my actual cost was $2. I know now that I've raised my average to $4.50. That's okay. So let's say I paid $4.50 for this. I'm gonna get more than $4.50 out of it. So this is 90s Lee dungarees, loose fit. They're, oh, and they're, I believe they're carpenter style. Let's find out. Do they have, no, they do not have a carpenter hook on the back. Okay, so sometimes, you know, they have that little extra hook here, the tab of fabric. They do not. So, but they're just a loose fit, kind of baggy skater boy Lee jeans, super faded. I don't know, maybe I'll get 15 or 20, maybe more. We'll find out. 90s Lee dungarees. There's one brand of jeans that I'm constantly on the lookout for. I have found them, I have sold them for insane prices, but they're extremely difficult to find, and that is JNCO, JNCO. So I'm constantly scouring the denim racks looking for JNCO, and it's probably been 2 years since I found a pair. One of these days they're gonna pop up again for me. This was 50 cents originally. Very nice. Lauren, Ralph Lauren. This would be kind of size 12, cross bust line. This would be kind of career wear. Super stretchy knit. This could also be date night. I see the ruching down the side. So, really pretty dress by Lauren Ralph Lauren. I honestly have no idea what to expect out of this. I don't know if this is a $20 item or if this is a $45 item. I haven't looked it up. So, we'll find out. I haven't sold a lot of Lauren Ralph Lauren dresses. No idea. But the price was right, and I thought it was just a really nice piece. So, it's pretty timeless. It's pretty timeless, and I like that. It's not super trendy. Couple more items. This, it's not in season, but that's okay to me. American Eagle Outfitters, size large. This is just a men's button-up, well, quarter button sweater. Really nice, 100% cotton, collared, not a flaw to be found. Nice drapey gray heathered, medium weight. I think this will sell well. Classic fit. Nothing spectacular, but just a solid piece. Super, super classic. So, and this one was also 50 cents originally, which was what tempted me. I probably wouldn't have gotten it if it was much more than that. Fossil purse. It's got a few scratches, but that's okay. I can either massage it actually with my fingers or use a leather conditioner. saddlebag. Super cute, but look. Hot pink. Like almost neon. And then you can see the pink detail on the edge of the strap there too. Really pretty little purse. It's tempting to me, but I have a purse that I love, so I'm not going to get it or keep it. Not going to keep it, but this is a really cute purse. Classic. I think I can get 35-ish out of this, if not a little bit more. I didn't want to get these, and then I ran comps and remembered they sell really well, and I've sold them before, this brand. Let's see. I'm trying to find, I mean, that doesn't, I guess that's the logo. The brand is y2k. There it is. y2k. They're just, I don't honestly know what they are. Gravity Defy shoes. I don't know if they're an orthopedic shoe. I don't know if they're a comfort walking shoe. These are pretty chunky. They've got a nice big heel. They're in excellent condition. I paid, let's see. I don't know what I paid. They were $10.99, but then half off, so half off of $11, but then average back into everything else, $4.50. So, but they were selling really well on eBay. So I got these sneakers from y2k. I got 2 more items. I mean, we had plenty of personal items in the mix too, but I already pulled those out. Nike swoosh. Super lightweight. Good condition. What are these? I forgot already. Renew, Nike Renew. I don't know specifically what that is, but these are definitely a nice running shoe. I'm sorry, I've got the sniffles. There we go. Nike Renew. So these are, shoot, I saw it earlier. Oh, the tag is hidden in here. Size 11. I believe they're women's based on the color scheme. I'll look them up, but I think they're a women's 11 and in excellent condition. And then one last item. This, again, originally was 50 cents. Plus it was new with tags. I don't really know what it is. It's super lightweight, a little bit tropical, boxy, lag and look fit, vintage by Michelle Leslie of California, made in the USA. And paper tag, so that tells me it's 90s, new with its original tags. So I like that it's lag and look. I like that it's a large size. So lag and look is kind of that big, boxy, oversized look. This is a 3X. So nice and roomy. Now, vintage 3X is probably not going to be a modern 3X. I'll include measurements. But vintage 3X might be a modern 1X. We'll see. 100% linen. Just a really nice top for summer, for resort wear, for vacation. Look at all that 90s pattern. Fun. Okay, that's it. That's all of my goods. I don't know how many items that was, but hopefully you learned some things. Hopefully you enjoyed. And if you have questions or comments, let me know. Thanks.